Hey, this is Jim at Broadfield Distributing. Thanks for joining us again on another Thursday dealer webinar. Today we're going to be talking about some exciting new products from Roland and remind you that Broadfield is your distribution source for all Roland professional video products. In our pre-show, like we do every week, I am featuring another craft brewery. Last week I brought to you a collaboration between Equilibrium and Evil Twin. Today is my favorite beer from Equilibrium themselves. I had to put it into the Broadfield koozie here so the can didn't chroma key out. But this is MC Squared by Equilibrium. A nice hazy double IPA, 8% alcohol by volume, and it pours with some nice fruity overtones, mango, apricot, and that's one of the reasons why I selected it for today's webinar. Something about the Roland orange logo reminded me of apricot. It's apricot orange. And here we go with a nice fruity double IPA from Equilibrium. MC Squared, if you get a chance to check it out, these guys are in Middletown, New York. It's a great little craft brewery that's really making some nice stuff. I also want to talk to you about a great, exciting event I'm going to this weekend at the U.S. Tennis Center in Flushing, Queens, is the Beer and Bacon Festival. The only thing I like better than my craft beers is bacon. Bacon and more bacon. They're going to be rolling out a ton of stuff this weekend at the Beer and Bacon Festival at Citi Field. So if you're in New York or have the opportunity to get to New York, definitely get there. Let me know you're going to be at the Tennis Center, and we'll hook up and have a drink and have a toast. We're almost ready to get started here. So thank you again for joining us this week and every week at 1 p.m. on Thursday afternoons for Liquid Lunch with Broadfield, our dealer webinar where we promise to give you all the information you need to sell more products in 15 minutes or less. Today, we're going to talk to you about Roland's professional video products and some of the new products that they just announced and introduced. I want to start, though, with the Roland V1 HD. This small little HDMI compact mixer at just under $1,000. The price point on this 4-channel mixer really establishes a great value and creates a lot of opportunities to get this out to customers that are trying to put together a very quick live production. The Roland V1 HD at $995 was also just complemented by the V1 SDI at $1495, which gives you the same capabilities with an SDI and HDMI switcher. This unit here gives you 3 SDI inputs and 2 HDMI inputs that you can configure into their 4-channel operation to do mixing from SDI or HDMI sources. The reason I want to start the show with these two guys is because Roland just introduced 2 brand new bundles that adds your streaming output capability to either one of these units. The V1 HDW and the V1 SDIW is this 4-channel mixer with a USB grabber allowing you to take the output from the mixer itself, grab it, and capture it into a computer to stream directly to YouTube Live, Facebook Live, or any other CDN that your customers are streaming out to. The V1 HDW is just $11.95 MSRP. So for a $200 difference, they're adding their web streaming capability and PC capture capability to this 4-channel mixer itself. The V1 SDIW at $16.95 MSRP. So for your customers who are looking to put together a multi-camera, hardwired, real quick, down and dirty live production system, this is an excellent solution at a very affordable price. Roland also introduced the XS1 HD. The XS1 HD at a $24.95 MSRP is a very similar form factor to the V1 and V1 HD and V1 SDI, but it adds matrix, splitting, and switching capability all in one unit. Outstanding 10-bit 444 video quality, 3 operation modes. Again, you can use it as a switcher, you can use it as a splitter, or you can use it as a matrix routing device with scaling on every single input, allowing you to take the input from any source you have. 8-channel audio mixer is built in on board as well, and that's something that I really want to stress with all the Roland products. Roland has a huge name and reputation in the audio world as well as in the video world for making some bulletproof, reliable products. The XS1 HD is a very flexible solution that really plays well into trade show exhibits where that matrix mode is going to come in handy, allowing you to take your inputs and outputs and route them as needed. Stage events or video conferences, you can use either the matrix mode or the switcher mode to get benefit from that unit itself. Then you have conference rooms with multiple displays where you're going to use the matrix mode to route your output to those displays. And then you have multiple images on an existing display where you might want to use the splitter mode in order to get multiple images from multiple sources out to one screen. At a $24.95 MSRP, the XS1 HD is a really nice, flexible solution that can be used anywhere in a lot of production environments, conference environments, or other applications that I tried to point out here. Now I want to introduce you to this puppy right here, the brand new V60 HD. The Roland V60 HD, I say brand new, it's actually shipping for about a year now, but the V60 HD at a $29.95 MSRP is a full-blown, full-featured production system. The V60 HD, I'll turn it around to the back here so you can see, is going to give you 4 SDI inputs, 2 HDMI inputs, and that last input can either be HDMI or RGB component for a VGA type source or an analog input as well. So that capability really opens the door to plug anything into this unit itself. It has 2 SDI outputs and HDMI outputs, and it also has a multi-view output with program preview and 8 video sources and audio mixer all built into this unit itself. You can control it by LAN or RS-232, and it has a USB port where you can take that output through a USB grabber, or you can upload images and save program files on this mixer itself. This is a true, perfect unit for live production and other capabilities. Let's roll the video of the V60 HD. So that's a lot of capability in a $3,000 mixer. It is a perfect for a wide range of applications, whether you're doing corporate events, education, house of worship, or any live streaming production. The V60 HD is in stock now at Broadfield and is available to ship to you as soon as you spec it out for your next customer's project. Roland also, just in the last week, announced 2 brand new products, the XS42H and the VP42H. The first one, the XS42H, is a brand new matrix switcher at a $13.95 MSRP, allowing you to switch up to 4 HDMI sources into 1 or 2 displays. I have a great video that goes over a lot of these new features, and I'm going to let Roland introduce you to this product themselves.
Successful companies of all sizes are providing their teams with huddle spaces that are all about meeting quickly. And the audio and video system needs to make connecting and information sharing fast and easy. With the Roland XS42H matrix switcher, teams can arrive, connect, and display automatically without even having to think about it, making the transition to a new presenter incredibly smooth while keeping everyone focused on the meeting. If the team needs to switch to another presenter, they can use any mobile device as a remote control. When the meeting is done, the team can just disconnect and move on without any worries. The space is ready for the next group to huddle up and collaborate. The XS42H supports up to 2 screens side by side and lets you share more information to get more done. If you can mount a TV on a wall, then you can install and set up the Roland XS42H, giving you a huddle space that'll increase your company's productivity. The Roland XS42H. Meet, share, repeat.
So I know a lot of you guys in the corporate AV space are looking at this product as a great problem solver, a great affordable solution for you to set up in these corporate boardrooms, allowing people to come in and connect anything they have into the unit to go to the display themselves. Now I want to introduce you to the VP42H video processor at a $1595 MSRP, again with 4 HDMI video sources to a single output. Let's roll this video from Roland introducing the VP42H.
The standards of visual content for presentations and events are increasing all the time. The Roland VP42H video processor goes way beyond typical switchers to put everything you need onto a single screen. Motion scene switching creates a dynamic canvas with each input that can be resized, cropped, positioned, and displayed in a scene with multiple sources seamlessly. Place a presentation next to a cropped camera shot of the presenter, or even bring multiple video conference feeds alongside presentation data. The ability to turn one stationary wide shot into multiple angles gives new creative options when there are minimal resources. The browser-based remote control makes it easy to set up scenes. Drag, drop, and resize input layers to set up the perfect layout. You can also use it to select and transition between scenes wirelessly from anywhere in the venue. From large venues to smaller presentation spaces, the VP42H puts everything you need onto a single screen.
When we get intro videos like that from the manufacturers themselves, I have no problem leaving it to the experts to introduce you to these new products. If you want these videos to share with your customers or on your website, let me know. Reach out to me at jim@broadfield.com or give me or your Broadfield salesperson a call, and we'd be happy to get you these resources. I also want to tell you that Broadfield is now your source for Roland HD, SDI, and HDMI cables. Yes, that's right, we've got cables. So now whatever you need to spec out with your customers for your next install, we can be a great resource for you. In order to promote the fact that we've added the Roland cables to our product catalog, we have a great promotion going on right now, where if there is a minimum purchase of $300 or more, you'll get a 3% discount off the dealer cost for those cables. A minimum purchase of $500 or more, mix and match cables, will give you a 5% discount. This promotion is available just for a limited time, so reach out to your Broadfield salesperson, whether it's Rich, Dan, John, Angel, Jared, or Glenn. Reach out to them and let them give you the full details on exactly what those promotions are and how you can get these cables added to your product line. Finally, I want to talk to you about the Roland USB audio interfaces. Now, we are a distributor for Roland Pro Video products, so we're going to be your source for the video mixers and switches that we showed off today. But I've been working with Roland in order to find a USB audio interface that would be a great solution for our customers who are selling live production systems like a NewTek TriCaster, a Wirecast Gear, a Sling Studio, or anything else out there. We hear it all the time that your customers are looking for a USB audio interface to use with their production system. Well, Roland has the answer. We actually received a Rubix 22 that we're using with our TriCaster TC1 here, and we love it. It is rock solid, reliable, and does a great job of bringing really good audio into our system. The Rubix is available in either the 22, the 24, or the 44, and is available from Broadfield when you're bundling it with your live production or streaming solution. We're not getting into the audio business, But if you need this audio interface to help close your video production sale, we can help you out, and your Broadfield salesperson does have more information for you on those. We have a great schedule coming up. Really looking forward to the NAB New York show. You'll see that next week I am going to be talking about our October specials with everything that we have available for October and launching the promotions that we have coming up for Q4. October 11th will be our NAB New York preview show, and then October 18th, we're going to be at NAB New York. That's right. If you're not registered, you're in the New York area, or you want to come in for the show, let us know. We have a guest pass code that you can register for the show and join us at the expo for free. We're super excited because we're going to have a 20 by 20 booth right in the center of the hall. You walk in the front door, and right in front of you at booth N119, Broadfield Distributing is going to be there with our partners. We are going to have display tables set up with Atomos, NewTek, Wirecast, Avid, LaCie, and more. Definitely make it a point to walk into the show floor and say hello. We're going to be there both days, full staffed, with lots of great stuff to show off to you. If you have any suggestions for a beer for an upcoming episode or for products that you want us to discuss, definitely reach out to me. I'm Jim at Broadfield.com. Thanks for joining us again this week. We'll see you next Thursday at 1 p.m.
Broadfield Distributing is a value-added distributor of live production, streaming, video editing, and storage products. We only sell to resellers. We are always looking for new dealers, so call us at 800-634-5178 or email sales@broadfield.com. You'll like doing business with Broadfield because we make it easy to do business.